in the past when it was before it broke, and it's 1 point. I'm guaranteeing you, it's the MFJ. It's probably got to recalibrate it, and I'm not sure how to do that. I may just get a new analyzer.
All right, Richie.
Nano, you calibrate every time you use it.
3 to 1 is a 1 to 1. If it shows a dip,
what's up,
it's
YouTube?
showing the
What's going
lowest,
on?
VSWR. Not a big deal. Just go with the dip. And Mike was 100% correct. Just because you have a 1 to 1 doesn't mean you have a resonant antenna. The old adage and the saying is a dummy load reads 1 to 1, and it's not a very good antenna. So don't throw away that SWR meter. Get the owner's manual, read it, Richie, and see if there's a calibration procedure. Over.
KB2 UKA, good evening.
Yeah, you're better off with a Nano VNA by miles. It has a lot of other uses. It could tell you how long your coax is. If you got to shorten your coax, it could...
That's what she said.
I think there's another breaking station, N2LYM.
Hey guys, it's Doug, KB2 UKA. Good evening.
Hey, Doug. Mike, you're right. My MFJ 259, the MFJ 269, and my 650 Zoom will tell me that also. The Nano VNA is the best bang for the buck. Everyone likes them, but I already own this crap, so I'm not buying another one. Go ahead, another one.
You know, I hear you, but the ones that you already bought, you paid a lot more. And the Nano VNA has got a lot of uses, not just that. You can measure the response of filters and attenuators and all kinds of stuff. Go ahead, Doug, what's cooking?
Well, happy Friday. Norm, Mike, Richie, you guys are sounding great. Nice 3-day weekend coming up. The sun is shining all of a sudden. Haven't seen the sun in 3 or 4 days. And life couldn't be better, gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy.
Exactly. Rogue judges are blocking Trump left and right. I just love it. Because remember, the Supreme Court's still waiting to rule on these judges' abilities to halt everything.
Did you see the ruling that came out?
Which one?
If you're born in America of illegal parents, you're not a citizen.
Well, then that's the ruling that I was waiting on. When did that come out? Because that ruling wasn't just about that. That ruling, if it means that a district federal judge cannot block the executive from doing something throughout the entire country, he or she can only block it within their district.
Well, it makes sense, right? They're only little judges.
Right. As the Constitution likes to call them, the inferior judge.
Let's go after all these district judges that are trying to run the country like they're little despots.
Nothing prevents the people from hanging them.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the people have a duty to stand up for what is right.
You could convene a a grand jury and hang them. I'm not kidding here. The grand jury is really the people's protection against corruption. And the militia is the enforcement arm of the grand jury, if you didn't know.
Yes. They don't teach that one anymore in elementary school, Mike, but I do remember learning that many years ago. Richie, how you doing, man? You having antenna problems? They have pills for that now.
Good evening, Doug.
Ron! Oh, boy, everyone's here. How you doing, Ron? Sounding marvelous.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you sound absolutely perfect here. Yeah, doing okay. Haven't been on in a while. Well, I got on here last night, but good to hear you on here.
Yeah, good to be here. Good to be here. Like I said, the sun's coming out. Temperatures should be rising a little bit, and hopefully we have a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. Remember what it's all about.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, Richie, I don't know. Is Richie still there?
He said he'd be right back, but he might have just ghosted us. He's done that before.
Yeah, I was going to say, the last time he said he'd be right back, we didn't hear from him for a couple of months.
That's right.
It's all right. All I did was call him up, and I talked with him regular. Doug, how far away are you from Manchester, Vermont?
Vermont's probably 4.5, 5 hours from me. By car.
Yeah, I've got to take a trip up there. It's a good 6 hours, 6.5 hours.
Yeah, you're in PA, right? Yeah, so that would be, yeah. So last time I went to, I don't know how far is Manchester from Killington? Killington's about 4 hours, 4.5.
Killington, Vermont, I always thought was southern Vermont on the Connecticut River, and Manchester's up middle Vermont. Does that sound right?
That sounds right. So probably about 5 hours.
I'm back.
Okay. Breaking station, go ahead. AC3, GD.
No, I just said I'm back, fellas.
Oh, so you finally decide to come back after we said bad things about you. Oh, Richie, you missed it.
No, I went to just look at analyzers. I'm going to, you know that thing? No, it's a 269C. It's a good one. I'm going to sell that thing for $100. It's 1.3. It's got to be calibrated.
I have one of those. I love it. I think I heard N2GEW in there.
Yes, you did. N2GEW, good afternoon.
And good evening, Herb.
I had a 269C.
What's up, Dave?
I sold it on QRZ.
Yeah, it's the 269C. Is that the one you had?
Yeah, I did a lot better than $100, so I think I sold it for over 200.
Yeah, I'll tell you what's what this one is. And just real quick, I don't want to tie it up here, but where it says mode, that button where it says mode, it's inside the unit. You can hear it. I could take it apart, I guess, and put it back, but I'm not even bothering with it. The button fell inwards and it's inside there, but it works fine, but that goes to 1.3 and a dummy load. So yeah, I might just put that out there, $100. Mode button, I can probably get it out of there, just take it apart. Let me unkey here, KF2GG.
Who needs the button? And hello, Herb. Hello, Richie.
For it, and I'll fix it, and then I'll give it back to you.
No, you can keep it. You can keep it. It works, but as long as you know how to calibrate it. But no. $100, it's yours.
Okay, bring it.
Realize that your dummy load could be off.
Yeah, but and I heard you, Norm, and I'll bring it, Norm, and I heard you, Mikey. Yeah, but I used that dummy load before this top part broke, where you put the connector. Always read 1.1. Now that I got it back, yeah, it's reading 1.3. So I got to think definitely it's got to be calibrated. But who knows? Anyway, it's time for me probably just get a new one. But they did repair the top part, MFJ, and sent it back when they were, MFJ, and it's tight. That you can put a connector on there, everything. It's fine.
Check your jumper also, Richie.
Nah, it's time. I just want to get, definitely want to get another one. One of the ones I saw on online, and call it a day. It's about time to buy something new.
Well, Rich, there's always the LP100A.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, Norm, not a problem. You could just send it back or whatever. But it does work. I can go up and down and turn that dial, and it'll, right where it gets resonant, 1.3. You see the needle there, and boom, where it dips, and it's probably a 1.1.
It was the Cat's Meow in 1985.
Holy cow, that's old then.
So, Richie, what do you got planned for what should be an okay weather Memorial Day weekend?
What's that song? Home, sweet home. I'll be home. Be around the shack here.
Yeah, let's see. My daughter's got a class tomorrow morning. Sunday we're doing a barbecue. Not here. We're going to a barbecue. And then that's it. So a little bit of stuff to do tomorrow. Sunday a barbecue, and Monday just rot around the house.
You going to be floating up and down and up the pool with a margarita?
I don't know. I shut the heater off 3 days ago when all the rain started. And now it's 65 degrees. So I turned it on. I had my wife turn it on at like 9 a.m. And by tomorrow at noon, it should be back closer to 80. And by Sunday, it should be 85. And then, yes, I might float around.
Hey, you want a tip?
Yeah, go ahead.
You get one of those solar covers. You put it on there so you don't lose heat.
Yeah, I know. I got to grab one. I do have to grab one.
He goes in the pool. He's got the Barbie going, hamburgers, hot dogs, in the lounging chair, playing music. Oh, man.
And then my kids go, Daddy, the ice cream man's coming. Can we have some money for ice cream? And I say, yes, my children. Go get the little gardening shovel out of the garage and go 5 degrees west in the backyard and dig. And you'll find a coffee can. My good friend Richie taught me that's the best place to hide your money.
Not me. I ain't got it.
You see? Everyone knows, Richie. Everyone knows.
Signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Signing off.
No, you did that to me the other night. Did you really get upset and leave? Because I was telling everyone you bury your money?
No, I had to get the dog out.
Okay. Because I think it was after the 17th burying your money joke, you disappeared.
No. I drive an old car. It's a 2008 Chevy Impala.
I do need more rack gear. I absolutely do.
Not a Mercedes.
I think I'm going to get an Orban
$200 and something in-ground pool, not above ground. You're not a redneck. You don't have above ground. You got the in-ground pool and all that caviar. Why, you're living a life of luxury.
Wow, I hate caviar. Blech. Gross. I prefer lobster tails.
Oh, yeah, and the butter sauce. Oh, mamma mia.
Richie, you know what I got to put together this weekend?
Used to do in the old days, bury their money. Sometimes they buried it and they never got to dig it up.
Richie, I got one of those. It's in the box in the garage. I got to assemble it. I got one of those Blackstone grills, the skillets.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with all these ones there. The ones I used to use is just a little pot-belly thing with a thing on top, and you got to put the charcoal briquettes in it.
No, yeah, well, I have that too. But no, this is the, what do you call it? The flat top. So you could do like hibachi and smash burgers and go out there and make your scrambled eggs in the morning and pancakes right on the grill.
Get out. How much was that thing?
That's the Blackstone.
Yeah, the Blackstone. I don't know how much it was. She just buys shit. I have no idea. It's got they're not that bad. The Blackstone grill. The let's see. Blackstone's the one we got. I think $350.
Holy cow! The barbecue. You're living a life of luxury.
Hey, Doug, how big is it? Is it the 36?
No, yeah, she got the $700 one. She got the 36-inch with the griddle hood.
Yeah, did she get the cover, the flip-down cover with
yes.
it?
Yep, she got all of it, all the tools, everything. And then they deliver it and they leave it right on my walkway. The thing weighs like 250 pounds. I had to use a hand truck to get the box in the garage. It almost killed me.
All right, everybody, you heard it. We're all invited for beer, burgers, and hot dogs. And if you show up early enough, sausage and griddle cakes.
Got all the neighbors going there.
I'll absolutely invite all you guys over. Just on a nice weekend. This weekend's going to be crappy. We could have a pool party. Richie, you're going to do the first cannonball into the pool.
No, we'll sing karaoke. Oh, me and you will be up there singing karaoke.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, speaking of which, I want to send you an email. I'm going to be on the side for 30 seconds, KB2UKA.
I don't have my tablet here. It's in the other room. When I go in there, I'll check it because I didn't set it up for email. The computer's out here.
All right, what I'm going to send you, just don't share it. Don't forward it to anyone, okay?
Oh, not a problem. Doug's got the pipes, though. He missed his calling, right, Norman? Ron, Mikey? Oh, man, he could sing. I never had a waiter coming over neither singing like that neither. Nobody sings in these restaurants. Boy, we could open up a restaurant, you go around singing, we could make a fortune.
Restaurant, hell, we could open up a nightclub.
Oh, yeah, nightclub, yeah. And have the 500-pound women go-go dancers.
600.
So, or 600, but 500's the magic weight, and they could be dancing all around. We'd be flowing the money. But then we need bouncers. In case the trouble starts, who are we going to hire as bouncers? Norman, you going to be a bouncer?
Oh, I can bounce off of one wall to the other. What do you want me to do? Kick them in the kneecaps?
I'll say, look, fella, you got to go. You're causing too much trouble. And they go to jump over the bar. I'll say, Norman!
All right, Richie, I just sent you the audition she did last night.
Oh, what happened then? She did the audition. What'd they say?
Oh, we won't know for a week. In a week, if we either will hear nothing or we'll hear something in a week. So if she didn't get it, you just hear nothing.
Wow, man, that's good. You're starting her early. I mean, that she can have a heck of a career.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. That was nothing what I just sent you. That was easy for her. I'll send you something else hard.
Yeah, you should send something too to the agents, being you know the agents.
I don't know they don't want me. They want the kid.
No. Sing those songs you sang here. Holy crap.
When I was a kid, my mother used to say, Doug, go sing that song, Far, Far Away.
Yeah. I bet you at parties and stuff, you'd be singing there and have a ball.
Oh, yeah. I used to play piano in restaurants when I was like 18. Not even the singing waiter thing. I was just a piano player in a different restaurant. Yeah, I had a good time, Rich.
Oh, man. Yeah, you had a good time. Yeah, that had to be cool.
It was very, very cool.
Everybody probably coming up to you there, talking to you. Did you get a lot of requests?
Yeah, I did. I had fake books, so that allowed me to play anything that I didn't know.
Wow. And what age you start learning how to play the piano?
I took lessons from 4 to about 15.
Are you kidding me? That early?
Yeah. My neighbor, she was like a year or two older than me. We had a piano in my house, and I used to just bang on the damn thing. I was a little kid. And she came over and sat down at it, and she had been taking lessons. And I looked at my mom and my mother and father. I go, wait, it does that? I didn't realize you can make music with it. And then I asked to take lessons, and that was it.
Here, yeah, I couldn't play it it never sounded good. You know, I never took lessons, and a friend of mine came over, God rest his soul, into OFU. Used to sing, you know, in bands and stuff. He could play a guitar like nobody, man. I would say, holy crap, that's my guitar. That's good. But you know what you got to do one night? Get on that piano and sing. Hear you play the piano.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to.
Oh, man, you got to do that one night. Yeah, I'd love to hear you play that. Man, the whole family's got talent.
Oh, what's up, Danny? Doing well, man. Yeah, it's we should be like the Partridge Family.
Yeah, hit.
We should be like the Partridge Family.
But did you ever go to a karaoke place? Boy, you'd be a hit in there.
Oh, yeah, all the time. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Damn, it's too bad we all weren't going to a karaoke place. Damn.
Well, what I think is fair, okay? I think since you guys are in Jersey, and there's guys in Eastern PA, and there's guys in New York, we should all meet up one night in the city, in Manhattan.
Oh, that's dangerous over there, though.
It's dangerous wherever you go. We could do that thing where you go and eat sushi off the naked Japanese woman.
They don't serve it out off a naked woman.
You got to know where to go.
They do. I could eat She's sitting there naked.
You've never seen that? All the big Japanese businessmen. It's a delicacy for them to do that.
No, really, they have. I couldn't. I mean, how you gonna hold a straight face? I want to eat my food. You can't do it.
You don't pretend she's not even there. You just think of her as like a serving tray.
I can't do it.
Norm knows all about that. Okay, back in the 70s, Norm was all about the naked sushi.
You been there, Norm?
Well, first off, I don't know how the sushi got naked because once it was on the plate, it was good.
See? Told you, Richie. He knows all about it.
Oh, that Norman. Oh, he lived a life too, huh?
You know, I can only tell you, Richie, I'll bring that $100, and I am going to see to it that gets calibrated, etc., etc., and I'm going to sell it, and then I'm going to give you whatever I get minus the $100.
No, Norman, and I'm serious now. Don't do that. Not at all. I won't give it to you. $100, and if you sell it for more, I don't care what you do. God bless you. Sell it. I just need something new, and I don't care what you do to keep it, sell it. Definitely don't want it back, and I don't want no money back.
No.
Don't make me put up my fist, boy. I can tell you, I could keep up with you. If you saw how I hold my fists up in the air, boy, you won't see it coming.
You won't be able to catch me.
Yeah, you won't be able to catch me.
Put up your dukes.
Yeah, the fella says, put up your dukes. I said, huh? Well, come on. We're smart individuals. We could talk this out, fella. The time I never forget. The time was, people always would cuss at you in their cars when they cut you off and everything, and I'd cuss back at them because you're driving, they keep going, you keep going. That's the rules of New Jersey. That's the rules. And one day, Mrs. Italian, this guy's flipped me the bird and cut me off, and I was yelling. He was yelling out his window, and I was yelling back at him. I was giving it to him. Then we got to the light. He pulled next to me. He was getting out of his car. I said, what the hell? He's not supposed to get out of his car. He's coming towards me, and the light was red. I said, Lulu, hold on, and I floored it. She said, what the hell's the matter with you? I said he broke the rules. Oh, you had to be there.
No.
Oh, you had to be here. That guy looked like he was going to kill me.
Well, I'm telling you, You've got to behave when we go to Maggie's Town Tavern. Last time somebody bumped into me, you were going to tear the place apart to defend me. You can't do that all the time, you know.
I got a funny Jersey road rage story.
Yeah, we're going to have a good time.
I have a funny Jersey road rage story.
Yeah, let me hear it.
So it's about 3 years ago. We were going to Disney World, and this was right. Do you remember like 3-4 years ago? All the flights kept getting canceled. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
So we didn't want to risk it. I canceled my flights, my JetBlue flights, and I said, we're driving to Florida. Big mistake. But so we get in the car, we leave at like 4 a.m, and I'm in that Mercedes, Richie, okay? The thing's got like 5,000 miles on it. And I get on the Jersey Turnpike. It's like I don't know, 5:30 in the morning now. But it's summer, the sun's up. Or it's coming up. And I'm doing like 80 on the Jersey Turnpike, and everyone's flying. All of a sudden, this guy in a pickup, he starts coming up my behind, and I hit the gas, and I go to like 100 in like 2 seconds. It's 610 horsepower SUV, okay? AMG. And then like I slow down, and he keeps trying to pass me, and I won't let him pass me. And we're already going very, very fast. Finally, I slow down a little bit, and he gets in the middle lane, and he drives by me, and he holds up a digital LED sign. It's a scrolling sign with a handle, and he's holding the handle, and it's big. It's probably about a foot by a foot, and he's got it pressed up against his window, and it says FU, but it says the full word, and it's scrolling, and it's got a middle finger, and the middle finger is scrolling also. This nut drives around with this digital sign just waiting to use it.
What the hell? Yeah, he must do that a lot then on the road where he's giving it to people, and he has that sign. He bought it to do it.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a piece of paper. It was a digital LED sign or LCD. I don't even remember. It might have been like a mini monitor. It was hilarious. We died laughing. That was the beginning of the trip.
You must have figured, oh crap, what is this trip going to be like?
Who that sounds like, fellas?
Who?
That asswipe that jumped my case because I repeated something that wasn't 100% true. That's the same type of idiot.
Well, there were no antennas on his truck, but he did look like a ham radio operator.
There's a lot of crazy people out there.
There really, really are. Oh, Richie, I had a good time. Me and my son had a good time. We drove for like 14 hours, and we made it like halfway into South Carolina. And then we stopped, and we stayed in a little crappy motel, got up the next morning, and we were at our resort in Orlando probably like around 1 o'clock. So, and boy, it was rough. It was rough. And then we had a great time, and you want to know what's real rough about driving to Florida? The trip home. Because now all you want to do is get home. And you know what? You know you've got 2 days of driving ahead of you.
Yeah, that's the killer, because you're all excited about going there. You don't mind that, like you say, that long trip. But then after that whole trip, the vacation, you're tired. You just want to be home. And yeah, those couple hours, those hours that you're driving seems like double the hours. We're never going to get there,
Yeah, and then I remember we finally hit New York on the way back, and we get on the damn Belt Parkway. And it took me 2.5 hours to go 10 miles to get onto the southern state. It was horrible.
Oh, wow. And that truck's got a lot of horsepower, didn't it? 650.
No, 610. The damn thing's 4 years old now, but she's only got 20,000 miles on it. It's brand new. 610 horsepower, and if you want, you could bring it to one of those tune-up shops, and they'll tune that thing to almost 1,000 horsepower.
Oh, my God. And I bet you that's the kind of vehicle people like to get, like you said. It's well kept, the miles, everything. You'd sell that in a heartbeat. That's a popular vehicle. Damn.
Oh, who do we have here?
A double carrier.
That's the Anon mating call.
Who that? That's Dave.
Hey, where you run away to last night, Richie?
That's what I said to him.
Well, I had to go.
You had me peeking in your windows. I was creeping around New Jersey all night long trying to see you.
Yeah, I got alarm systems.
What's up,
everything
Lou?
here. Anybody comes here, then I'm going to get a taser, too.
I'll tell you, that dog could hear really well. As soon as I get close, he started barking, so I had to jump over your neighbor's fence.
You know, he did bark last night. I'm not kidding you.
I'm telling you, I was in my underwear. I don't know why, but it just seemed like the right thing to do.
I thought he was here, you know, he had to go to the bathroom. And when I got him out, he was flying by the fence looking all around. Because sometimes maybe there's animals, maybe they can come in the yard.
I find myself in Richie's backyard at least twice a month.
Yeah, well, how come?
I miss you.
What a friend.
If you see a guy with a Yankee hat and a metal detector in your backyard, just ignore me.
What are we doing here? I was on 20 meters. The band is okay,
Nice,
but
Lou.
great to hear you guys. I'm going to sit back and listen to you guys, and I will be listening.
Hey, I heard you, Dave, and I heard you, Doug. You said metal detector. You know, years ago when I was younger, I had one of those metal detectors. Oh, wow, you can find things, really? So I went over to the park over there. It's a big park, and I'm going around with it. I'm digging up things. I'm not finding crap there. And then they kicked me out of the park. They said, you're digging up holes in the park.
I have one. I actually just bought one a couple of months ago, and I'll be using it this summer.
I bet you it's good on the beach.
That's where you want to use it. Like, you know what day I should go? I should take off of work on Tuesday. You go after these big weekends. So this is, well, it's going to be crappy out. But people will still go to the beach on Monday. So you show up at the beach 6 a.m. Tuesday morning. That's when you find all the bracelets and the rings and the earrings.
Really? You find rings there?
Oh my, yeah. Especially if you go to like the ocean beaches, Jones Beach, Robert Moses. Everyone's drunk. They're losing their jewelry.
You know what you got to do, Rich, is you got to... Oops, my thing's cutting out on me here. Why is that happening? I clicked the wrong button. You know what you got to do, Rich, is you got to go around with a fistful of pennies. You got to go around with a fistful of pennies before he gets there and throw them all over Doug's stuff and keep him busy.
Yeah, could you imagine that? Like somebody goes and buys a ton of pennies and...
Want to hear something funny?
Maybe you're able to get one of those pungent G-strings.
Stopping minting them.
So when I sold my last house in the backyard, I had a vertical, and I had 125 65-foot ground radials that were buried under the lawn because I lawn stapled them, and then after like 2 months, they got absorbed by the soil. This was on a 1/4 acre lot, and only half of it because this was my backyard. So it was half of a quarter. So 1/8 of an acre covered in copper wire. And when I moved, I took the antenna down and I took the post out of the ground, but I left all the wire. If they ever go out there with a metal detector, they're going to think the entire backyard is covered in gold.
Holy crap. That's a lot of radios.
They're going to have to get Julio and his scrapping buddies out there.
Yeah. Oh, Richie, that antenna was something else. It wouldn't have been great for like this QSO. You guys would have heard me, not as loud as you hear me now. I probably would have been like S8, S9. But anything like 500 miles and out, it was a powerhouse.
Yeah, that's nice where you can put all radios down here. You know, it's a small property. And besides that, I put that fake grass down now out there. So, yeah, no, I couldn't rip that up.
Oh, you have turf. Very interesting. I hear the aristocrats put turf down in their yards. That's a little pricey.
E3 GD.
No, but it's small property. It's not a big property. It's just in the backyard. I put it.
Did they do the drainage underneath it?
No, you fellas are gonna think I'm cheap, but I did it what do you call it? What do you call a redneck? I did it that way, redneck rebel. What I did was, since last year the yard had a lot of mud with the drought, everything, and the grass, it was all mud. Now we got the dog and rescued him, and it's gonna be all mud in that yard, everything. So I figured, you know what? Fake grass. Now, if I called somebody to do it, it's probably give $20,000, $30,000 because they got to level off the whole yard. Then they put that other stuff all down, and then they put on the fake turf on top. Bull crap! I just threw all the turf down right over the what was in the yard.
Get Lulu out there with a rubber boot.
And I got no more mud out there. The dog plays, rolls over. He's always clean. I got to tell you, that was a good idea.
Wait, you just laid? Is it tight?
Yeah, I stapled it all like with those staples they give you for it, and I'll tell you what, it can rain, pour. There's no mud, no nothing out there. The dog is clean. Oh, it's great. It's great. I saved a lot of money. I probably spend maybe $3,000 or $4,000. I don't know what it was, but if I had somebody do it all the right way, it would have cost a fortune. I just rolled it down, stapled all the ends and everything there, then and then I didn't do it all at once because it takes a few weeks to get it. I ordered a big area, came, I rolled it out, did all of that, and then I ordered it. Took a couple weeks to get that one into like that. So this way I wouldn't do it all one day. I'd kill myself. Bugs in the yard or nothing?
Yeah, I've been looking at it. I've been looking at it for around the pool. Except my dog's pissing crap on the lawn, and then I have a scooper and I pick it up. But right now I'm regrowing part of the lawn because they dig up the damn grass. So what happens when your dog pees on it? You just hose it?
It's more expensive. I got the ones where it goes through it. It goes right through it. If he went no puddle, it goes right through it, absorbs there. And the rain all the time. You don't smell no urine in the yard. But now crapping, I taught him from when he was a puppy. I have a couple areas where it's those bricks or cement blocks in a corner, and another area where you walk into the shed. It's a big area where there's all flat stone I put there. So that's where he goes and craps. I train him that way. He never crapped on the fake grass yet. We've had it for months now. And wet, you don't never worry about that. It don't discolored or nothing. And it's made for pets. It's made for pets, this fake turf. That's why I got it.
Ah, very cool. Very, very cool. There's a place 10 minutes from me. All they do is turf. I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, an old man like me now, I don't have to cut the backyard, just the front. Small property, though, you know.
You guys got too much money. You don't know what to do with it.
Buying fake. Well, see, that's what I said, Dave. I said he tries saying he's a pauper, but here he is buying luxury turf.
Luxury turf? The small yard got the 5,900 it is. I ain't even doing the front. It's the backyard. And DRS, Dave's got tons of money. He's always buying. He's got about 10 radios costing $5,000 a piece, and amplifiers, every damn thing under the sun. And you're driving a couple $100,000 Mercedes around, and you're not a redneck rebel. You don't have above ground. You got in ground pool and everything. All this money. You fellas are living a lap of luxury.
Yeah, well, you got the grass at Walmart. It's not real grass. It's the stuff people put out for their campers, and you just put it all over your yard, Rich?
What the hell? I ain't got no Walmart. I ain't going to buy that crap.
Oh,
You have to cut it, nothing. It's just there. It's like plastic grass. That's pretty good.
it's
He's making it like it ain't no good. This is the upper salons.
Wait! I remember as a kid in the '80s, people used to have the grass carpet in the sunroom. It's like that.
No, I can tell you what's going on, Doug.
I bet the turf prevents the metal detector from picking up what's underneath it.
that artificial grass, that's where he keeps his gold.
Yep.
He
Yep.
has to cover up all the holes he dug all over the yacht.
That's why he couldn't have a professional team come in.
You damn balloon heads!
And also, the plastic turf doesn't allow the metal detector to scan what's underneath it.
Sign off. Gotta get the dog out. Signing off.
No.
That's right. And if it gets moved, an alarm goes off at his house so he knows where to bury the next nosy digger.
Wow, Richie, you're a genius. Oh, he did it again. He's gone.
You see the size of his dog? You know, come on, Russ. I mean, come on, Doug. The damn dog takes poops like the side of a mountain.
Oh, it's a big dog?
Oh, yeah. The damn thing's bigger than he is.
Richie, you can't ghost us like that. He did it again. Damn it.
Night, now he's out there digging up. Lulu, grab the shovel, Lulu, they're coming.
Oh, crap. Were you off today?
Yeah, man, I didn't really do too much. I spent a little time on the radio in the morning time, and then I went out with the wife, got some stuff done, went out for dinner, and now I'm back home again. We went out for Mexican and all. And what microphone are you using over there, Doug? Because your boys were talking about that BLM, what was it, 104 now, and I sent it to my brother. Now I'm going to end up with a goddamn another microphone because of you guys.
I got to look into. I wasn't on a BLM 104. What the hell is that? BLM 104 mic. You mean TLM 104? The TLM, right?
BLM, I might have it wrong. BLM-1. I wrote it down here. I was looking at it. So one sec. 104 from Neumann. Did I mess it up? Let me look on my phone here because I wrote it down. And then I pulled up there was a great video on YouTube where a guy was doing a walkthrough with the, BCM 104.
Yeah, that's a Neumann. That's not what I'm using. That's a nice mic. Is that tube? No. No. I am using an SE Electronics Gemini 2. So that's SE Electronics Gemini 2 tube microphone, large condenser.
Okay, yeah. So I might grab this 104 because it looks promising. The specs on it are really, really good. And it's up there with like the U87, obviously the 103, but it's more for broadcasting than it is vocals and instruments.
Look at the TLM 107.
My dog said no.
I heard him say that. He said, I thought he barked, get a Yaesu desk mic.
Yeah. I had a guy convinced on 20 meters I was running a PR40 today.
Oh, wow. You know what? I like that mic, actually. I like it better than the 781.
It doesn't work good with my voice, though. It really doesn't. It's a very bassy mic, probably because it's a kick drum mic. But my voice, man, is just, you want to hear some bass, you got to hear me on that damn thing.
Oh, really? It brings out the low end even more for you?
Oh, yeah. Huge. I have to take so much low end out of it. It's ridiculous.
KB2 UKA. I like the tube mics. It's what the old Voodoo guys used to use. They used to use a mic which you cannot find. It was made in Sweden. And this is the one I'm using is supposed to be very close second to, it was called the TSM Munero, Munero. And I've searched for 3 years to try to find one used. Excuse me, MUNEO. MUNEO. TSMMUNEO. Look at pictures of this thing.
Funny, I'm watching your YouTube stream here, man. I got a nice clean signal. Look at me. It's like I know what I'm doing.
Oh, it's crystal clear. Railroad tracks.
I hear a little like, I gotta wait until it's my turn again, but it sounded like a little noise. I don't know. Am I producing that, or is that just something coming through on your end?
That's look when no one's talking. I have a fat carrier right in the middle. That's what's making it. Look. Right there, Dave. Right there. See it?
Oh, okay, I see it. I see it now. Okay, whew. Gave me a heart attack for a second.
No, that's not you. And that it's moving. It'll move out of the passband in a little bit. It was moving. Now it's stopped. Which always makes me think that shit's intentional, because that looks like atmospheric or local noise, but it moved and then it stopped in the middle of the passband.
You know what's funny is I see it here too. So whatever it is, it's not local. I'm seeing it on my bandpass also.
All right, yeah. So it could be over the horizon radar. It could be any of that crap.
It looks like somebody's playing like a tune carrier or something, because it clicks on and off here and there.
Well, it has a carrier on my end. It's and it's pretty constant. It's not shutting down here. KB2UKA. Anyone? You other guys still on? Norm, Mike?
They're all in Richie's backyard right now, trying to dig up his gold.
Oh, and Art's in the N4QNT's in the live chat. He said, "Is that big sexy?"
Oh, yeah, I was talking to Art this morning. Art, you got me looking at this damn 104 now. I curse you. I curse you so much.
Yeah, Art, that's him. And he's looking at the, I guess you guys are looking at the 104. Beautiful mic. All right, well, I'll wait for his response, Dave. But you could see the chat.
Yeah, I just cleared it so I can see it. I got to figure out which one is him.
It's Art C.
Yeah, the only one I see, the last one I see was Lou's Adventures there. He says, "Take care, guys, 7-3."
Oh, that's weird. I'm seeing it. So I use this program called Restream. It lets me stream to multiple sites at once. Yeah, weird. Okay, now you see what he wrote. But on my Restream chat, it says, "Is that big sexy?" And it said it came from YouTube, but it's not here on YouTube. Very weird. But now you see what he wrote.
Yeah, I gotta figure out. Man, this is the only thing. I'll tell you, as I get older, I'm falling behind in technology here. I used to be pretty good at this. Now now it takes me a second to figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I see Artsy. Yeah, these guys were talking this morning. And then I sent it to my brother, and he's going to buy one too. So I don't know if I should wait for him to buy it, not know how to use it, then give it to me.
It's going to sound great, and it'll sound real good at 8K, I'm sure.
Oh, dude, you got to start doing AM. I've been goofing off on AM. I need more AM people.
I will 100% do AM with you. I have not built an AM profile since I got the wing. So let me build one tomorrow morning, and then I will do AM with you.
Yeah, because, the problem with AM is I'm not a 45-minute talker. I never have been. I'm pretty quick. And I'll tell you, I talked to Richie yesterday. Richie was talking, or Rich, I should say. I was talking to Rich yesterday. He talked for like a 45 minutes straight. I forgot what the hell we were talking about.
What, ZUR on AM?
No, not an AM on sideband, but somebody forgot to tell him we were on sideband.
Yeah, I'm not long-winded either. Unless I'm telling a story or a joke, 30 seconds max.
I'm guessing any time now, Doug, that new amp should be being sent out to be delivered. I'm looking forward to it.
So you got the 2K. Did you get it with the Ethernet connector?
You know it, baby.
Good. Water-cooled or no?
I was thinking about water cool, but it doesn't get that hot here, and I have enough problem with space. I can't imagine fitting a damn gas tank in here to water cool my amplifier.
Who got the water? John did in Jersey. He got the water cooled. What's Art saying? Hey, yesterday morning, 7290, 10 kC AM window. We're doing 10 kC double sideband. Sounded great. Very cool. And we got Sean in here. I just ordered the Anon G2 Ultra, moving up from the HL2. Cool, Sean. I'm running the G2 with no screen. Great, no problems with it. Works great.
You won't be disappointed. You really won't. That's a big upgrade right there.
Yeah, he'll have a full 100 watts. So, man, speaking of upgrade and wattage, I watched a video today on that. What's the new Yaesu? The FX1 or FTX1?
Yeah, which one? The Optima or the Field?
So it's kind of funny. So the Field is the face, right, of the radio, and that's like the 6 watts or the 10 watts, 6 on battery, 10 if you have it plugged in. And then the Optima is basically the body with the built-in PA, with the amplifier, to get you 100 watts. What the hell? You don't need any of that. The face is very, very cool. I would put that mobile in a truck. And then I would have an LD Moss amp with a low pad, and boom, you're at legal limit. You don't need to buy the body.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm still trying to figure out this new Mercury, what the hell is it, 500 or 700, whatever the new Mercury is. I'd like to see if I could run that mobile. I just don't know how the hell I would get 52 volts.
I think it's 600. And that's what it needs, 52 volts. I'm sure there's an easy way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know I can plug into the truck. I got the 7.2 kilowatt inverter built into the truck, but I don't know. But, I want to go mobile. But I know I'm not going to be happy with it, Doug. You know how it is, man. When you got when I got the beam and the amps and this, I'll get in the mobile. They don't hear me. I'll be running in the house.
Can I tell you something? I've got the mobile in the Wrangler. Ask me how many times I've turned it on. I barely use it. Art said that amp will run on a lithium battery for 40 minutes.
So, yeah, I just got to figure out how to charge the lithium. I mean, like I said, I drove out to Ohio with Russ's truck, and I'll tell you, man, that thing is badass. He's got the power cube in there. He's got the big high Sierra antenna, and you can, man, it's awesome. But his new truck, he's got a 23 Ram with it's not EcoBoost. It's got some sort of generation thing on it or whatever, some charging thing, and all you hear on 40 meters is the computer. It just destroys the radio.
Well, that's the problem I have with mine. So I have a plug-in hybrid Wrangler. I have to have the ignition off to use 40.
Yeah, I got to figure it out. What happened to Norm and all those guys? I don't want to be monopolizing. Are you guys still out here? Where'd you go?
I asked that like 15 minutes ago.
I'm still here. I'm eating. While you guys were talking, I was getting something to eat. I'll be back in a little bit. AC3, GD.
Norman, you're like music to my ears. Glad to hear you.
What are you eating, Norm?
Well, it's a hamburger mix with taco flavoring that we made those hard shell tacos with. And I'm eating up the rest of the shredded lettuce, and I sprinkled some hot sauce in it, and I put some of the shredded cheese, the grated cheese, and I made my own sandwich. I didn't use a hard shell taco. I used 2 slices of my wife's homemade sourdough bread, toasted.
You're pouring all those chemicals on that stuff. RFK Jr. would be disappointed in you, Norm.
Lettuce, cheese, block cheese. My wife, we grate our own cheese because grated cheese that you buy does have chemicals in it. I don't know. I think I'm eating a pretty tasty sandwich. AC3 GD, I'll be back.
Yeah, I went to a Mexican restaurant tonight. What did I get? A burrito loco. A burrito loco is what I got. Chicken burrito loco. Man, it was fantastic with the beans and rice and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm full. That's it. I'm done for the night.
Yeah, we had Mexican tonight, too. I'm done. I am done. I ate a lot at work, too, today. But I did legs at the gym, Dave, and you got to refill the glycogen in your muscles. So some sugar and carbs is good for that. I go 5 days a week, brother.
Oh, Jesus. Hey, one sec. I just found a tick on my dog's ear, but I got to somehow get it without him knowing I'm trying to get it.
All right. I'm assuming it didn't bite him yet?
Jumped up and ran.
Did it bite him yet?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I got the stuff that I got to put on him, but my son's got to cut the grass. I just yelled at him a little while ago. I'm like, dude, you got to cut the grass. He's like, Dad, it keeps raining. But that's what it is. We just get so many damn ticks through here.
We get a load of ticks. I got sprayed today. The guy comes once a month, starts in April and goes all the way to October.
Does it work?
It does. Sorry, coughing into the mic. It works. I'm on 1.25 acres, and I'd say over half of it is woods, which is fenced off. So my main yard and the pool and the lawn, there's a fence surrounding all of that. And you have to go through the gate to go down in the woods. But they're in the main yard, too. So it keeps them out of the main yard.
Yeah, we used to get like a herd of turkeys that used to come through here. And it was fantastic. You know what I didn't do last year? I got to do this year coming up. They sell these tubes, Doug. I'll send you the link to them. And it's like bedding for the field mice and stuff. And it has like tick and flea killers, and it kills all the stuff on the field mice. So it doesn't. So they're the ones spreading all the ticks.
So what do? You just sprinkle it in your yard?
No, it's just tubes. You just throw them out there at the end of the season. You just throw them all over the place, and they take the it's like a cotton or something like that, and they use it as bedding for the winter, and it has like stuff that kills all the ticks.
Oh, I see. So I would just throw them out in my woods.
Yeah, that's all you do, and nature takes care of itself.
Very cool.
And I did it one year. I thought it wasn't going to work, but honestly, like the next year, I had really none.
So, Dave, we've got a gentleman in the chat named Sean who's getting the G2. He said, any suggestions on a full legal limit amplifier that works with the Anon? Well, Sean, there's many. There's the Mercury Lux. I would go with an LD Moss amp, make it nice and simple. You got the Mercury Lux. You got the VK2 amps, VK3 amps, excuse me. You've got the RF2K amp. That's what I'm using. I think Dave's on a Lux. Are you on a Lux right now, Dave?
I am on the Lux, but man, it really depends on how crazy you want to get, Sean. How much money you want to spend is where you're at. You know, if you want to go, hell, I picked up a Ten-Tech Titan 425 legal limit amplifier for $500 out of Dayton.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a tube amplifier, right? So if you can find something like that, that'll work. And I would have bought that if I was there. I want a tube amp.
A little AL80B was awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of choices, Sean. But then you have to also think about wait times. Some of these amps will take a few months to get to you. The RF2K, the one I'm running, that wasn't bad. You're going to spend anywhere between like $3,500 and you go as high as you want. How much is the Power Genius? 7? 6?
Yeah, it's up there. I think it's 7. Everything is getting more and more expensive, but hey, like you said, it really depends on how much money you want to throw.
The cheese hammer's in the house.
The limit for you there, Sean. But if you get number 42 in Doug's chat, he gives free amplifiers.
Well, I might do a giveaway. I used to do giveaways, so we might get one going.
Yeah, do an RF kit. I'll be on your goddamn stream every minute.
No, it won't be that. It might be a microphone. It could be, something extra I got laying around here.
Why don't we just give away art stuff?
Hey, Art, you want to start the giveaway? Sean I like Sean already. He just said money is not a problem. Well, now that we're talking about money not being an issue, I would say, RF2K, Power Genius, Lux, any of them.
Art's amplifier.
Art will sell you an amplifier for $10,000.
I got way too many amplifiers. I got a problem. I would have had your 2K if the other guy didn't beat me to it.
Yeah, I know. And actually, he just messaged me on the chat. That's him. If you go up in the chat, Dan, he said he's off the air. He's not on the air anymore.
What happened to Dan?
I don't know, but he said not on the air anymore.
No, he's in Canada. You're not on the air anymore. Why? Hold on. Hope all is well. Not on the air anymore. What the hell does that mean?
I think it means what it means, Dave. I think it means he's off the air.
He's in Canada. He can't be off the air. What is the government cracking down up there because of Trump?
I don't know. Sean, if you're in Alaska, man, we got to schedule a QSO on 20 meters, maybe 17. See if you worked him. KL2UC.
Depends on what time of day. It might be better on 40.
KL2UC. I have not worked Sean before. And let me see here. Let me take one letter off. 2 letters off. Let's see. I worked a bunch of KL2A, KL2WX, KL2YV, KL2, KLR, KL this, KL that.
He said he's fairly new to HF, so yeah, that might be why. Well, we will work you, Sean.
Sean, what do you do up there in Alaska? You tame moose? What do you do? Are you like one of those TV shows? You're out there rescuing squirrels or whatever the hell's running around that freezing part of the world? I worked a station today, Doug. I thought it was in Alaska, but he was in North Carolina.
Oh, yeah, that's happened to me before. I have his QRZ page up. Young guy. He might even be younger than me. Sean, I'm going to be 45 in June. Nice shack. Okay. Yeah, he's got a nice QRZ page. Oh, nice bike. Beautiful bike. I stopped riding about 11 years ago when my second child was born. All of a sudden I had impending fear to get on it, and I never rode it again, and I sold it. It was a Ducati 1200 Monster.
What that means is Scott, his wife, wouldn't let him ride it anymore.
Not at all. It was actually her idea for me to start riding, probably about 5 years before that. I started riding as an adult. Oh, he's a Honda Power Sports mechanic. Very cool.
I still got a CB 9. What I got? I got a 919 in my garage still, Doug. I don't know. I was thinking about riding again, but it's just every time I go, I think about. Oh boy. Every time I think about riding, Doug, something bad happens where I'm like, no.
Well, that's why. Where you and I live, it's the way the people drive. Dave, you were in a very bad truck accident. Imagine if you were on your bike. You wouldn't be here.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I was almost in an accident the other day, Doug. My first day back to work. Same spot where I had my other accident. Guy comes at the Braintree Split from Boston side, and he just starts coming right over to me. And he keeps coming. And I'm bailing over. I'm holding the horn, and then he shoots back into his lane. Tinted windows. I couldn't tell who was in the car. And man, it was crazy. So that area right there is just bad. I got to go through there really fast or really slow.
Yeah, that's nuts. KB2 UKA. God, yeah, And are your kids? How old are your kids driving yet?
Oh yeah, my youngest is 14, so I think next year she can start studying. But both my boys, my oldest daughter's driving, and. Knock on wood, everybody's been really good. My son did get into an accident last year up the street from my house, but it wasn't his fault. And the lady crossed the double lines to try to avoid him, but she ran over the front of his truck in her Jeep, and then tried to say it was his fault as she's on the wrong side of the road. It was pretty funny. But I forget the Bruins player. She was the nanny for the Bruins player, and the Bruins player's kid was in the back seat.
Oh, wow. Well, yeah, they see a young guy driving, they're going to try. I got in a car accident the first day I got my driver's license. It was 100% my fault. I approached a left turn, and there was bumper-to-bumper traffic in the oncoming lane coming towards me. And a woman stopped to let me make the left. And like an idiot, I just make the left, and a car goes around her and slams into me. Which technically I don't know whose fault it is, because that was a one-lane road. He wasn't supposed to go around her.
Well, me and you have a lot in common. I got into an accident the first day I got my license. Me and my brother installed the CB in the car, and a Texas Star 667.
Wow.
And he goes, look at this. I looked down, went right to a red light, and hit a car.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I was in an 86 Buick Regal, a coupe, which is bigger than a sedan is today, if you remember that car.
You want to laugh? The cop cited me for going through a red light and found me guilty, but my insurance company found me innocent and sent me all my money back.
Oh, that's great. Unbelievable. Yep, so my kids will be driving in about 5 and 6 years.
It's completely different now, dude. 3 of my kids, it's changed so much, it's ridiculous. Now they got to take all the classes. We had to go to classes with them. Then they got to, do the road test, and oh man, it's just money. It's throwing money out there. But I think it's a great idea, though, Doug. I really do, and mainly because I was a kid once, and there's a lot of just stuff, like with the cell phones and all that stuff now that we didn't have when we were kids. We had CBs instead.
Yeah, I think it is good. And I know, I have a very good relationship with my children, but I don't care how good of a relationship you have. When you try to teach them something, they don't listen to you. So I'm going to, teach them the basics for a few days, and then I am paying for private driving lessons. That is the only way they're going to learn.
Oh, dude, I gotta find it. I got a video on Facebook when my oldest boy started driving, and he just got his permit. So
it's probably not late enough yet, Manny. Give it another hour.
I'm a proud dad for about 30 seconds, and then I'm swearing. I'm yelling, "Slow down! Watch out!" The video went to hell.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, that's exactly how I'm going to be. 100%. Exactly that way. But yeah, I'm. Once they start driving, boy, they can start running errands.
Oh, yeah, it sounds good. I know in your head it sounds good, but yeah, it never seems to work out that way. Here, I'm guessing it's the same there. One of the big rules I like is they're not allowed to have friends in the car. That's huge. My wife had her license, and, she had her license probably like a week, and she ended up hitting a fire hydrant, backing up because she had all her friends in the car.
Yeah, but is it the same? So I'm a little younger than you. I remember I got my permit at 16 and then took my road test at 17. But once I had my license, as long as I had done driver's ed, that was a requirement. I was fully licensed at 17 and I had no restrictions. Is it different now?
Oh yeah. It's different. It's to 18 now, and you can't be in the car with somebody under the age of 18. No. Somebody under the age of 18, and they can't, with the permit, it's a whole nother ball game. But the rules are all over the place now. To kind of keep, unless they're siblings or something like that. My buddy Jim, N1VQ, his son used to drive their daughter home, who was adopted. She was Asian. And he used to get pulled over left and right and get tickets. And he's like, it's my sister. And, they'd go to court, they'd fight it, he'd win. And it just kept happening over and over again.
Wow. So here's what we have in New York. I just looked it up. Junior permit, eligible at age 16. This phase requires supervised driving with a licensed adult in the front seat and restricts on driving times and passenger limits. Yep, that was the same when I was a kid. Then you have junior driver's license obtained after 6 months with the junior permit and passing a road test. So you could get a junior driver's license then at 16 and a half if you wanted to. This phase allows for more independent driving, but still has restrictions on driving times, passenger limits, cell phone use, and then full license obtained after a certain amount of time with the junior license and meeting other requirements. This allows for unrestricted driving, but it doesn't. I bet it's still 17. I bet it's 17 you're fully licensed.
Yeah, and then even then it's like certain times, this, that. And I'll tell you, you got a little time to worry about that, but make sure they follow the rules. One of my son's friends, he just got his license taken away until he's 21 for speeding. I think he was doing 90 in a 30, so he lost his license until he's 21.
Yeah, I'm reading that here right now. On the New York website. Holy crap. If they catch you texting, they revoke your license for a year when you're yet young. If you're under 16, wow, this is crazy. I'm sure my kids will know all about the rules about it before I do.
70. They should be every year they get their eyes tested or something, because those bastards are driving through stores and everything else.
They really are. When they back out of a parking spot, they just go. Jerry Seinfeld used to have a skit. He says, they say, I live this long. Let's see if you can.
Like, I remember a few years ago, Doug, I was at my wife's pharmacy. I walked in to say hi to her, and some lady drove right through the damn front door.
Hold on, stand by. All right, so I thought I was sleeping in tomorrow, Dave, but my daughter has to be somewhere at 10 a.m., which means the latest I'm sleeping is 8.
What's your wife doing?
I had promised over a month ago to take her to this thing, and my wife reminded me about 2 hours ago.
Isn't that convenient?
But I did promise. It's a theater workshop. It's a acting workshop with the casting director, so it's good for her to go.
Well, bring sunglasses so you can nap.
No, it's 30 minutes away. It's a 3. I'm going to drop her off, come back, and then my wife will get her.
Oh, that ain't bad. I mean, you're up anyway. You'll be on the radio with us.
Yeah, we'll see. I've been sleeping in on the weekends, man. I'm up at 4:50 every day, Monday through Friday. I come down, my coffee's already brewed. I pour my coffee. I feed the cats. I feed the dogs. I take all my supplements and vitamins, and I'm out the door at 5:30. I'm at the gym at 5:40. I work out till 6:30. I shower at the gym, get dressed, and I'm in my office around 10 after 7. I do that Monday through Friday. But then I come home early. I leave the office at 1:30 or 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit more productive than you. You're only a few years younger than me, but I woke up this morning, I had a cup of coffee, I played on the radio, I went back to sleep on the couch, played a little bit more radio, went out to lunch, and here I am again on the radio.
Well, that's good. It's good for you to do that. I worked from 7 a.m. to 7 at night for years in the city, in Nassau County, and I like this schedule. I get up early, I go do what I got to do, and I'm home at 2 o'clock. And it was real good when they were even younger. I was always home.
Yeah, I work crazy hours, so, lately it's quieted down now for a little bit, so I've been taking advantage of it. I might go into work Sunday, though. I don't have to, but I might go in Sunday night and help out, and then I'm off Monday, so I'll take Monday off, chill out, and then I'm back to work for the rest of the week on Tuesday through Friday. And, it's quiet right now. I wish field day was coming up, because it's quiet now. I have a lot of downtime, but as soon as field day comes up, it will get busy and make everything difficult.
Yep. Maybe I'll do some field day this year. All right, Dave, I'm going to get out of here for a little bit, but I'm going to be back on probably in about a half hour. So I got to go upstairs. Good talking to you. Glad you're back from Dayton. Glad you had a good time. And I'll catch you in a little bit. KB2 UKA.
Okay, Doug, man. Great catching up with you, man. And have a great night if we don't catch up with you later on, because you never seem to come back, you lying bastard. Norm's probably done over there eating his chemicals in a bowl, so I'll probably shoot the crap with him for a little bit while Richie's outside hiding his golden neighbor shot.
Yeah, Norm's drinking seed oils, which they make with chemicals in very high heat. All right, 73. I might be back. We'll see. KB2 UKA.
73, sir. N1DRS.
I went for you.
All right, boys. Thanks for riding along. You guys have a great night. Happy Memorial Day.
No copy, sir.